Hey, how's it going? It's Tim Brown. Hey, I'm doing a live this morning about TikToks and Reels and why I think you should be going hard on them and a way to scale them quickly in your company. So I know a lot of you guys are doing YouTube videos or doing longer form videos, and of course some of you guys are already on the trend of doing TikToks and Reels, but there's a way to do this a little bit quicker and with less distraction for your team. So I'm going to talk through the way we're doing this right now and see if it might be useful to you guys. I would love to see any comments or any questions you guys have or any suggestions for improvements that you guys might have around this process as well. So we are putting out about 5 TikToks or Reels on average right now for our company via, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook Reels. And I'm not really spending a ton of time on it personally, which is cool. I think sometimes people see how much activity we put out and they're like, wow, this guy has no life or something like that. But we just have a system. And a lot of it actually isn't done by people on my team. So I'm going to give you that strategy. So TikToks, Reels, and TikToks and Reels are really good for the algorithm right now. Particularly, think about Instagram and Facebook. They have been algorithmically preferring this type of content. I think it's because people just like the short form video thing. I don't know about you guys, but in the morning I sit there for a second on my phone and I kind of like scroll through and the videos just keep on popping up. So they're basically pushing this format. And if they're pushing this format, then there's an opportunity to, I would say, an arbitrage in the meantime to get on it. But most of you guys know this, so I'm going to just talk about the strategy. So we film longer form videos, right? We form longer videos and then cut those down. And the way I do that is essentially I'll do podcasts and stuff with people, and I also just recently did a bunch of videos with people on our team. So all the kind of key strategist people, and you could do this too, where you kind of get all your key people on something, and you do the videos with somebody, with each of the key people on your team, because I think it's showing your team sometimes that's very powerful. And then you have someone else. This is the kind of magic or the secret sauce, so to speak. You have somebody else outside of your company. So maybe you edit those videos. You can edit them wherever. Premiere, iMovie, whatever it happens to be. You spend a little bit of time, or you have somebody on your team spend some time making them look nice. And you could also outsource that too. But the strategy I've used is then to take those longer form videos and go to Upwork.com. So it's like a freelancer system. And basically, you take an hour or so and you actually, let's say half an hour, you go into the main large video and you identify clips that you believe will be very useful to your audience. So maybe it's a homeowner, maybe it's property managers. For you guys, for us, it's contractors. You identify clips that would be very useful, usually about 1-minute clips, because Facebook and Instagram both kind of limit the amount of time. Facebook in particular, I think, is the max is 1 minute. And you essentially give them what the title should be up top. If you've seen our Reels, we have like a title up top right here, and then we do subtitles, and I have them do that. So I put it on Upwork.com, I find a video freelancer, and I essentially give them the 1-minute clips that I want pulled out. And you could do like 3, 4, 5, whatever like the aha moments of your longer form content are, and send them over to somebody on Upwork. And you might have to go through a few people. I think that's one thing, is going through a few editors before you get to a good one, and you should be able to do that. And you can pay as little as like $20 per reel or TikTok. So it's kind of finding good deals. And so Upwork.com, you can find freelancers. There's people in different parts of the world that's a good rate to them, that they're excited about that. So it's, I like doing a longer video, spending a little bit more time on it. I like to edit a lot of those longer form videos. It doesn't take me super long, or have somebody on our team. So editing those, getting really, making sure those are really good, but then having an outsourced person do that. So I just want to touch a little bit more on the granular strategy of it. So I think a lot of the people, contractors, are getting distracted on TikTok by making content for other contractors. And it is easier to make the algorithm pop if you're just talking to other contractors. But those aren't your customers. So spending too much time on, I'm not saying you can't make one of every three videos about something other contractor. Look at this ridge fan, it's glorious. That other contractors would like. But if you get totally distracted by that, so how can you, I was talking to somebody yesterday about this, a marketing manager at a roofing company. And I was just saying, like, if you get really focused on the ideal customer, and a lot of it happens to be the area for them. So let's say a city, do small businesses in that city, like talk about small businesses in that city, or talk about things to do in that city, or talk about, the top restaurants in that city. Basically, like, going really heavy on city will help. And then one thing I think people probably have seen me do, but I make a personality. I've got my personal Facebook page that I put these reels on. Unfortunately, the business page on Facebook doesn't do much, but you put it out on your business Instagram, your personal Facebook page, like a personality that's respected on your team. So maybe it's the founder, maybe it's the marketing manager. Really, I really believe we should all be using our personal Facebook pages more. So I believe you should be going hard in local Facebook groups in your town and referring people out. Like a tree company, a pest control company, a fencing company, whatever these different companies are that generally are around the exterior of a home, to really refer those companies out, and maybe even tag the owner in every time you refer them. Could be a great way to get the referral partnerships kind of stoked. And some of you guys already have a good amount of referrals from people, and so we don't know that there's something that we can do to increase those referrals, but there is. So in addition to editing, I know some of you guys might have just joined, so in addition to editing a longer form video and spending more time on that, and then outsourcing reels or TikToks to a platform like Upwork.com for about $20 a video, you should be thinking about referral partnerships, and in these local groups, be part of all the local groups. Have your marketing manager be part of all the local groups and refer other contractors around. Hey, John, what's up, dude? Refer other contractors around what you guys do around the exterior. Hey guys, if you're watching, if you're taking a second to watch this, if you don't mind giving this a thumbs up and some hearts potentially, it'd help this get algorithmically seen. And yeah, we don't know what will increase referrals, right? So we don't put effort into that. But if referrals are 70 to 80%, if referrals are 70 to 80% close rate, everything we do should be around referrals. And that includes social media and really putting out content that pushes our referral partners and that really like honors them, makes them look good. What can you do that would make them look good? It's an abundance mentality, because you're kind of assuming that you're going to close enough deals and you don't have to be pushing all the time. I think all of our content would be better if we sold less on the content, because no one cares. And every time you do those super sales focused posts, algorithmically, it doesn't do jack, right? So more educational content, more entertaining content. That's the real move, is entertaining content as much as you possibly can. But educational is easier, so it's easier to go there. But if you can do more entertaining content on your Facebook, on your Reels, on your TikToks, that will help a lot. And I am not a TikTok master, but guess what? No, what's cool is that you don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to be world's greatest roofer, TJ. You don't have to be him to win on Reels on Instagram and Facebook, because no matter what, if you use your personal Facebook and even just your company Instagram, if you're connecting with, local people, that local homeowners, you can get seen by quite a few eyeballs on these platforms without being an influencer. You don't have to be an influencer. It's beautiful. It's not the case right now for the organic posts, right? Just like a random feed post. I mean, unless you do a meme, of course. No, I believe that entertaining content, especially in Reels, is going to be huge. And so we're doing more of them. I'm not spending a ton of time on it. I'm just doing those longer form videos and then cutting them down, having somebody cut them down on Upwork.com. And so that takes me about an hour an hour a week. And thanks, John. I appreciate it, bro. John just called me a meme king. So I think you can do this with less time than you think, and less money, less time and less money than you think. You just need to make sure that the longer form videos are good and that there's little pops of like interesting in them. And sometimes it's stunts. I saw a marketing manager that we're working with the other day doing stunts or satisfying things. You can do something when you see something that's very satisfying on a job site, like, hey, for Eric, he's putting down, what is it, TPO, different things like that. I don't know, Eric, don't slaughter me because of this, but what is the material putting down? Is there anything that's satisfying? That's a great TikTok. That's a great reel. And these longer form videos can be cut down. And stunts, sorry. So satisfying and stunts, cute, funny, right? Those are some things that really work on this on that format. But you can do the longer form video. Maybe it's a 10, 20, 30-minute video, and then basically what you do, I go in my notes. I go in my notes on my phone or my computer, and I just say the timestamps from this time. Let's say it's 5 minutes into the video to 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the video. And I'll show you guys that in a second here. I'll kind of show you what a note looks like with this. But I have this note on my phone, and I put the times, and then I say big in headline, like what I want the headline to be. And the headline is the most important part to get seen. So I just, I watch how I consume content, and for a while there, I was scrolling through on feeds on LinkedIn and Instagram and the square video with like the subtitles, and now it seems to be the reel format, but you still want a title up top and you still want content down here. Another thing that I see people getting distracted with is I think it's distracting sometimes when you put out content and you see only 50, 100, 300 people looking at it. So all told, on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, I'm getting maybe 1,000 to 2,000 views total. But a lot of those are the right ones. It's our customer. So you want to focus on making sure you're getting in front of your customer, which is most often for you guys the homeowner or a property manager. So just noting that you don't want to get too distracted with the views. You want to make sure that it's the right content. I saw somebody say, for those who know that impressions don't mean people are impressed. And so just because you're getting a lot of views, I saw a roofer on TikTok the other day who was just ranting in Lowe's. And it was the most seen video that he'd ever had, ranting negatively about Lowe's. Is that a great impression? Does that make people want to work with that contractor? No, but he had a ton of eyeballs, tens of thousands of eyeballs on his content. So don't just chase the views, don't just chase the eyeballs. Really focus on, is this really going to get me customers? Is this content? If this did go viral, is this going to get me business? Or is this going to make me look and my company look like poop? Because sometimes those things go viral and then you get 20 negative reviews on Google. I mean, so just kind of noting you don't want everything to go viral, right? Make sure it's content that makes your company look good. All right, so I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of my strategy here. So 1 second. any questions while I'm pulling this up? Does anyone have any questions about the strategy, specifics of it? I will do my best to answer them. Otherwise, I'll show you guys this. Feel free to ask any questions. So I've got notes, right? And this is what I send to the editor on Upwork, or right now I've got somebody off of Upwork, but that's where I found somebody. But basically, I give them the YouTube thing, and then I talk about, this is the title. So I give them the title, and I give them the exact timestamps that I want it to be. And then they create, I actually don't even know, Eric. I use Premiere. So when I edit a video, I use Adobe Premiere. And I use Descript. So when I'm making one of these, here, I'll show you guys what I use. I use Premiere to edit, and I use this to do the subtitles. So this automatically makes the subtitles for me. And Premiere, I do the main editing and stuff like that, and sometimes a little bit of like the structural editing on the if I do one myself, like let's say I do this is not going very quick, so I'll just put it back on me for a second. It's not, Descript does the subtitles. Premiere is like for like making the actual kind of main item. But then, yeah, usually I just sub it, like I sub this part out to, I mean, I'm not doing it for clients, but yeah, I'm not doing any of this. I think it would be useful for you guys. Basically, like I give them the longer form video, and then I give the title and then the time, and boom. And then, yeah, I'll show you this kind of Descript system. So if you do this yourself, like you can see this video, I did this one the other day. And then I essentially, like, it gets all the words out for you, and then you can make edits to it, and then you export it from here. This thing also has, so it will do the captions, and then it also will do like progress bar and stuff like that. So it's really cool. So then it kind of does this progress bar on your videos too, which I think is like empathy. If you have empathy for your audience, like I know my audience, my ideal customers' time is extremely valuable, right? Like I know that they're busy running a business or doing a bunch of other marketing stuff if they're a marketing manager. So I'm thinking about their time. The progress bar is useful, and it's really easy to roll out with Descript. The other thing about Descript that's really cool is here. It will allow you to remove gaps automatically. So it will literally like remove filler words and shorten word gaps. So it'll be like if somebody says like or something like that, it will automatically or repeat something, it will take them out, which is super cool. Basically, it just makes your video shorter and allows you to put more content in a shorter amount of time. And I'm imagining people are like busy and they want to watch like 1 minute tops. Like I think like being a little ADD, and I don't know if I officially am ADD, but being a little ADD, nice. Jorge, talk about it in the I love Premiere. A little ADD, so I have empathy with people that have short attention spans, and I create my content in a way that's like for people with low attention spans. So this is another thing you could layer on for your roofing company, to take the videos that you're already making on YouTube or the longer form videos without spending a ton of time on TikToks and Reels, but getting a lot of stuff out of it, getting more out of the videos you're already creating. So I hope you guys are having a good one. I want you to crush it out there on your videos to get more out of every single piece of content. Eric says, do you retarget clip views? I definitely do. So that's definitely a big one. Like I have a testimonial video. It's actually the one with me with the fire, with the, what is it? The flamethrower. I shoot the camera, and then it's one of our websites, and then a testimonial. And then it's 15 seconds, and on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, I'm promoting that. So anytime somebody's like going through their stories, they see that video. But yeah, I've tried TikTok ads a little bit too, and it doesn't have very good targeting at the moment. Let's do a little bonus, because somebody was asking me a little bit about how to target your Facebook ads towards homeowners, and I just want to talk a little bit about that. I know that there's people that are smarter than me on this, but these are some things I found that were seemingly useful. So they took away targeting for just saying homeowner, but if you look at these are things that are still available: interests, hobbies, activities, home and garden, home improvement. So people that are interested in home improvement, people that are interested in do-it-yourself, people that are interested in home appliances. They probably have a home. So if you're renting, you're probably not looking, larger home appliances. Demographics, recently moved is a good one. Interests, business and industry, design, interior design, and then interests, people Home Depot, Lowe's, Fixer Upper, Property Brothers, Flipper Flop. Those are people that have homes usually watching those things. So, and you got to think creatively a little bit in your area. What are those people? Because they don't let you target homeowners directly anymore because of like Cambridge Analytica, they said, and like you're not supposed to like have that much data on somebody basically. But these are kind of ways to try to get at homeowners in a kind of a little bit different of a way. Diego says, I've learned that TikTok and Reels that use their features get more views, their filters, their music, their captions. Oh, hey, there you go. And I do think there's an element of layering on, even if you have somebody edit outside videos. I usually make changes. Oh, another one I saw is you take like a trending song or something on TikTok and you just turn it down to very light underneath whatever your thing is. So that's another way to get views. Eric says, speaking of DIY, I just found out that they're teaching solar installation classes at our community college, and 50% of the seats are homeowners trying to do it themselves. Oh my God, that's that's great. Would there be a market for DIY videos with honest sarcasm, humor, and helping hand for when they get over their head? Yeah, I think that's a great one, man. If you're thinking it, like I always say, the number one question in marketing is who is it for? And if you're trying to do funny stuff, but also a little bit helpful stuff for homeowners that are in your ideal customer range, if I was a roofing company, I will say DIY people wouldn't be mine. And I know that there's a lot of thoughts on that. Like Eric, I think, likes DIY people, engineers, lawyers, math, those types of people. But I wouldn't love it as much because it's scary, the micromanagement a little bit. But yeah. But any other questions, any other last things? I'm going to get to work here. Appreciate you guys for hanging. And I like doing these, so I'm going to keep on doing this. This is What Else Wednesdays. What Else Wednesdays, where we talk about what else you should be doing in your marketing besides search engine optimization, paid ad management, and websites. I do a lot of other stuff for our marketing, so I need to share that with you guys and talk about what else we're doing. We're very aggressive. I'm gonna do whatever is working and go hard on it no matter what for our marketing all the time. It's not easy to scale that stuff, so I can't, I'm not gonna be putting out 10, 20 reels for you guys a day, but I will say, always be thinking about what else you could be doing on your marketing, and always take the good deals. Take the good deals for attention on social media. Like reels right now are a really good deal. And I'm not even saying TikToks. Even if you didn't put out a TikTok, reels on Facebook and Instagram, they are promoting them, they're pushing them in the algorithm, and they're a very good deal. Take the good deal, do reels. And by the time you get to this, if you put this off, by the time you get to this, it's gonna be gone. 6 months down the road, 1 year down the road, these things don't last. The algorithmic good deals don't last. So take it now, do it now, get it done. All right, guys, bye.